Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to have a look at the BESTECH Mako. It is a flipper knife, and the flipper is not that aggressive. It does have some jimping on there. Very mild jimping on that flipper. The blade length is about 3.74 inches, and you got black stonewash drop point there with D2 steel. The handles are G10 milled OD green, and they are milled quite well, and we'll get into that in a little bit. So the close length is 4.84 inches, so it's perfect for large hands. Okay, the overall length 8.58 inches. All right, so a guy with large hands like me can get a really good solid grip on this knife, and it's not disappearing into my hand. Still a little bit poking out there. So it is a nice, large, grippy knife. So we have stainless steel liners and a liner lock. Get that in there. I don't know how good my lighting is. And the pivot assembly is ceramic bearings. So like I said, the action is amazing. It's sweet. It's probably has a lot to do with the heavy blade. You know, it really wants to close just as much as it wants to open. The weight is about 5.93 ounces, so it is a good heavy knife. For those of you that have those those large beefy knives, this is a good knife. It is made in China, and this is a BESTECH like budget knife. I think it's running about $68 on Knife Center right now. The blade thickness, now you're going to want to check this out. The blade thickness on this is about 3.8 millimeters, almost 4 millimeters. Well, it's 3.8. And it runs almost the entirety of the spine. Like, there's the tip. And look how thick that spine is. Now let's get into the handles here. The handles are very milled, okay? You have some very aggressive milling in here for good grip, mind you. But they are pocket destroyers, if that's a concern of yours. It's not of mine. But they do catch into your pocket. The only complaint I have about this knife is that the handle is not as hefty as the blade. The blade is the heaviest part of this knife. If I were to make any changes to this beautiful budget knife, it might be to run a back spacer all through the back here, just to give it a little bit more girth to it. Other than that, it's a perfect beater knife. It's a working blade. So, this is made in China. And you know me, I got the Chinese paracord ready to go. Now, I have been using this knife ever since I got it, and I haven't sharpened it. So, the pull-through is a little rough right now. Because like I said, I've been using this knife. Should still be slicey right around here, though. So, yeah. Still a bit sharp there. I've been using the belly of it a lot lately, so I don't even know how it's going to do. Yeah, see, it doesn't even want to... It goes through it, but it's not as choppy as it was when I first got it. But yeah, it did come sharp, but like I said, I've been using the knife on plastics and cardboards and stuff and tape. So anyways, thanks for stopping by. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notifications button, and stay tuned because we're going to be looking at some more beefy knives.